Peggy.
I'm back.
Alright.
He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station.
Wow.
Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town.
Like what?
I'm putting us back on air. Now.
What the hell am I supposed to
Gallow
say?
Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but, the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and...
What the hell?
Just bring us into some music, Forrest?
Yeah, sure. Let's blow this up. That'd be a dickhead thing to say.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Jesus.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do.
Yeah. Okay. What?
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if
Oh
that's
my
the
God.
case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I
Yeah.
said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still
Yeah,
have a lot of
cool.
questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
What are you doing? Nothing, chilling in there safe while I go down and risk my life. God, I hate you, Peggy. Well, that sucks. Alright. Oh, I forgot we got the steps. Oh, shit. He's gonna try and kill me. Oh, boy. Wait. Oh, here it is. Now, what exactly am I looking for? Oh boy.
The key? Was this always here?
Wait, what
I
key?
must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Oh shit. Basement storage. Fucking mannequins. Hi. Well, that sucked. Is it to here? Nice. Row.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Sure, whatever you say, Peg. Radio.
What have you found, Forrest?
I think I need to keep looking.
All right then.
Oh,
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss
Yep.
it.
I heard you the first time.
Peggy,
This is
I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Sure, whatever you say, Peggy. Fucking bitch.
George Gallow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait,
George.
Barrow?
Who's that?
Al heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it Actually, Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be
Oh
careful,
my-
Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom
Jesus
when you found
Christ.
something.
Wait, what's this say? Aw, you bitch.
Time of autopsy is 7. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Whoa. What the hell? Now what? Oh, come on. I hate this. What was that? Oh boy. Wait, that's not the right one. Chair. There it is. What's
This looks useful.
Wait, I gotta carry it?
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
What? Okay. At 4 a.m. a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. This was the 3rd. Alright. How do I hold on to this? Intercom.
What have you found, Forrest?
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
No
What would
shit.
drive someone to do that?
I'm not
The
sure
whistling
yet.
man.
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier. Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now.
No, I
The
think it's
important
very
thing is that
important.
It doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up,
the hell?
but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call. Do you think you found everything for us?
Yes.
There's gotta be more down here.
Oh my god.
I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay. Like, what else am I supposed to find? Got that. Wait, is this the next one? Wait, what? Ooh, can I take any of them? I'm able to find records too. Like new records to play. I probably missed a ton of them.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
What? Post-mortem injury? Alright. What the fuck is that? Hello? Somebody back there? Humpty Dumpty. As Dawn, George Barrow was Henry. What's up with all the dead flies? Hey! Is that a record?
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Nice. Caged tiger. I like it. Rawr. Alright.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed.
Right.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one
Saying?
after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallow Creek.
Okay.
Drawing closer to the anniversary.
Of?
None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess.
I already know. A group of people probably ended up killing whoever the whistling man is.
Now, there's more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever
Right.
spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are. putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Oh boy, I don't like this. Something's gonna happen.
Now this
Hey.
has to be important.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned.
Wow.
Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Was that Borrow? And what is this? Nada? For show? Oh boy. Now how do I get these all upstairs? There ain't no way. Alright, let's phone Peggy.
What have you found, Forrest?
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless
Somebody
he got it
moving
when
him?
the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan.
Virginia.
Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
The drinking and drowning matches with what I heard, but
There's also a note scrawled onto the report. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
if it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our
Yeah.
coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death.
Yeah.
He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
Wait, who was the one that the
We
killer
don't know
didn't kill?
how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallow Creek.
Right.
He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them.
He was trying to
He was
help
tracking
him.
them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there?
I did.
Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay. Like, what else? Oh. I didn't get this. System overview. Maintenance call code. Alarm test deactivation code. What do I gotta set the alarm? What is this? Nothing? Give me my hand, damn it. Three-month limited warranty, Starling system. Anything in there?
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here.
Come on.
I need to find all the tapes.
I think so. How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Jesus Christ. What am I missing? Okay. There's a box on top. I think I'm missing this. Mousetrap. Is this it? Got it.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Stress. In the immediate... Is that it?
What have you found, Forrest?
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned.
Right.
It was in the newspaper and everything.
That doesn't mean
Right?
anything.
But we already know the official written report was a lie.
We do. Why would the official report lie about how he died?
The report
'Cause they're
lied because
covering it
someone
up.
wanted a closed case. Because they didn't want anyone to look into his death.
Do you think you found everything?
Yes.
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Bitch, I'm ready now. Please let me be in the booth.
Thank God you're
God.
back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right.
Yep.
So, what's the plan now?
I think
Let's
we
not
should
tail
call
it out of
Virginia
here.
back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Already did,
Hello
bitch.
again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
What you gotta say?
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Shut up, dude.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty
Virginia.
cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns
Whistling
back up.
turd.
The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, to check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect we love.
Respect, bro, respect.
I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still
Forrest?
jumpy.
Yeah, I bet.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Buckets.
What would I know?
Everything.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No, I don't know that name. What are you
Maybe
asking
it's her
about
mom.
this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
No, he's not.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And
That suggests.
we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what. but
Insurance.
We found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab.
George.
And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in.
That's who we heard on the tape.
He started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something,
Yeah.
they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
What the hell does that
You
even
see,
mean?
my sister is sick.
Oh,
She
God.
has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, He'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand.
Boo-hoo.
She needed me.
We understand.
I don't. Speak for yourself, Peggy. Let's be a dick.
I don't. You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest!
But he threatened me. And my sister...
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, God.
Forrest, that wasn't necessary.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
It needed to be said. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Huh.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before
Maybe
we
I
go
won't
asking
be a dick.
questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what
That's
she's
true.
hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Like I just did.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hi,
Hello
Sandra.
again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How's
Yeah,
Jazz?
well, this is a little
What can I do for
different.
you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Oh, is that so?
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life.
Nice.
After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Why would you lose it?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Sandra? Who was he?
He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry.
You're
I
alright.
can't do
Spit
this.
it out. What the hell? See,
And
I
she's
was
gone.
nice, Peggy.
I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Nice. Alright, let's take this call, bitches.
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You know
Sure.
what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's
Who's
my
your uncle?
Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Pony's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already
Wait.
got another caller on the line.
Oh. I get it. Pepperoni. That was a good one. You got that one, Pawnee. I'll give you that
I
one.
suppose I should take this call.
Oh, do you?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
What's up?
Caller.
Caller.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are
No.
you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Alright. Get.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee's Pizza. That's all I'm going to say about that.
to say.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
I did, bitch.
Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16, The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say
Whistling
is calling?
man.
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Ah, I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
What?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
Great.
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was
What?
out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked down.
Oh.
I need you to help me get inside.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front
Shit.
gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment. Trailer park. I doubt many of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really
Jesus.
carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window.
I think we have that.
It's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says
Yup.
Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest.
Okay.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Is that it? Caged Tiger, baby. Yes.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Whatever, bitch. God, I hate this job.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
I knew I should have brought him up. Ironside Power Station. Go! God damn it. There it is.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy. Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
What? Oh, that bitch is lying. That bitch is lying. She's trying to throw us off the trail. That sneaky bitch. Peggy. Alright. Put you there. Wait, what? Those are fine. Let's get a little game in. Buckets.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say,
Wait,
but...
Roller Ricky. What?
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Shit.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I got it, bitch. Alright.
Dawn, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid.
Yeah, I bet
What's
you
the
are,
code to
you
the
lying
gate?
bitch. Which code should I give Dawn? Please change these codes immediately. 715914.
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
I should have gave...
Forrest, what did we do?
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening, caller. You're live on...
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude.
Oh, shit.
Shadow. Goddamn, how do you even get in? You've got to help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxine, no! Come back.
No.
I can't find my rifle.
The dog.
Man. I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie!
No.
Maxie! You didn't do anything wrong!
Oh, I'm a fucking killer. I'm gonna fuck
Thanks
her up.
again, Forrest.
Oh, God. Poor Ricky.
I'm a
Okay,
dumbass.
Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
God, I wish I could have went back.
So, the whistling man
It's
is a
Dawn.
woman?
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do
Yeah.
you think she requested that song?
Wait.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We are neighbors. Look out for each other. Shit.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time
Nice.
to take a call.
Shoot a little basketball first.
The line's lit up. I need to take the call.
Yeah, shut up, dude. I know.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
Oh, shit.
I just started freaking out. He
Wait.
screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please,
whistling
we need
man.
help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait,
Alright.
why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
Not so funny now.
I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Alright.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi,
Yeah,
this
we
is
got
Forrest
somebody
Nash
stabbed,
from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. Do you think you
Great.
can handle that?
No. But do I got a choice, Peggy? Of course not. Because Forrest is everyone's bitch.
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Right.
Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected,
areas.
When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure.
No shit.
Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Correct.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought
Nice.
of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh shit.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs.
Got it.
Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm
And calm.
This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Nice.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are
Hello?
you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help.
Yeah,
I've been
no
putting
shit.
pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
Yeah, maybe you should
No,
and shut
don't
up.
worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go.
He'll be alright. You're alright, Jason.
I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again.
Good.
I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Alright, what, Peggy? Oh.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly.
Us.
And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
How? How do you propose we do it?
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have
Yeah,
anybody
I bet,
in mind?
bitch.
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So,
Jesus
how does
Christ.
KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them
Great.
and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reg's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with
God.
that. It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Where is his
There
office?
is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Floppy disks.
Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
Oh,
That's good to
God.
know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
God, I fucking hate this.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Wait, where is his office? Come on. Macy's Drive? Something like that. Staff. Any records? Records. Records. Ooh. What's this? Luxury, affordable. The big game. Vertigo Weekly. Little nail file. Fucking cats. Datables. Nothing. Private. All right. Ooh.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Very important date. Let's see. Skier. Axe Forever. Need the right pitch document, good title, bring back original pro tag and villain. Sure. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Clyde, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. What's this? We got one floppy. Please insert floppy disk. Pizza delivery.
Could this be it?
Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as a final, girls. Maybe partner with Connie's Pizza for the launch. 110 orders just receive a pizza cutter. Takes place. There it is. 1107. You dirty bitch. No.
Nice!
Hey. Personal file. Alright, let's do this.
I'm in, Peggy. I found the floppy disks. Just put it in the slot, right?
You got it. Remember, we need somebody with medical training who lives near 25 Nancy Drive. Let me know when you've got somebody. And don't waste time on anybody that can't help us.
25 Nancy Drive. Hey, that's my file. And Peggy. What happens if I waste time? Bradley Carter. Should be one more. Barbara. Whoa, I'm on the desk. Alright. I want to see what mine says. I don't care.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
All right. What the hell was that? Wait. No. Come on. There we go. Karen's really stepped up in her duties. She's fully taken on. Hopefully she doesn't get any. Karen has started mentoring Peggy. Wait. Karen has started I think this will be really good for Peggy. They are even doing team building training getaways. Okay, won't work. Missed first aid. "14 Nancy. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. Metal equipment in his home. Nice.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah.
Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seems to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right.
Yeah, shut up, bitch.
I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to prop Jason up. We need to raise his wounds.
Both of his wounds? You want me to fold him up like an accordion? Did the nurse really tell you that? That doesn't sound right, Forrest. We really need to be careful.
Oh, God.
If we get anything wrong now, then I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible.
Right.
Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry.
Chill out, dude.
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or...
No.
Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it.
Nice.
Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket.
Go
I can
for it.
always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done.
Alright.
You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Oh, he's scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay. Okay?
Nice.
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really?
That was the right
I never
choice.
really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
And according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
What? Somebody has been stabbed.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive.
And he's
I think we
bleeding.
got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Nice.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you,
Good
John.
shit, John.
We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
When he was thrashing around, did he hurt you in any way? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Jason passed out. Please tell me you found someone.
Yeah, we
to
found
help.
someone,
Casey,
bitch.
help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Is this Peggy? I better not find something on there that... I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station, but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team. Seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully
Play a
that
record,
change.
Forrest.
Yo, you better watch yourself there, Peggy. Producer.
Better put a record on.
Gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. Alright, let's move.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Peggy, shut your mouth.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Oh, we have another call coming in.
No shit.
Hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
What?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy.
Oh, shit.
Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Here we go.
Hello?
Forrest! I'm glad I got back through to you.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Leslie.
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us.
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago.
Nice.
We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on.
What?
I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news.
Nice.
That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot,
But
here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
nice.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
Oh, it will.
Take care now.
We'll see you
Bye-bye
soon,
then.
Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over.
Almost.
We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air.
Let's
Taking
do it.
callers is the only way to see this through. When you're ready, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
It's Dawn.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. Got him
Nice.
stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work.
Nice.
Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg. But John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yeah.
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.